Hi, my name is Braden. I'm the health fitness specialist here at the Ascent Fitness Center. And today I'm just going to be taking you through 5 recovery poses. As we're getting into quarter 4, our focus is switching to recovery. So these poses are just something that you can do at your desk, kind of break up those long periods of sitting, can help with some muscle soreness, while also just improving some general range of motion throughout your joints. So I'll go ahead and get through them. Our first one will be a seated T-spine rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'll sit at the edge of my seat. I'll start by bringing my hands down inside of my feet. I'll go ahead and have my right hand right inside of my right, the inside of my right foot. And what I'm going to do is bring my left arm up and over and back down. And then I'll go ahead and repeat on the other side. And I can just alternate that for as long as I would need to. So again, I'll go to the other angle now. Hands can be inside of my feet, bring my arm up, and I'm rotating through my spine as much as possible. Our next movement will be a seated child's pose. So how that will look like is we're going to use our desk for this one. So we're imagining this box right here is my desk. I'm going to be seated on my chair, have my arms straight out in front of me, and then I'm just going to try and lean back, trying to sink my hips back. Go ahead and lean some weight onto those arms of the box. I should really feel a pull through my lats, as well as being able to break up some of that soreness in my low back. And I'm just holding that for as long as we'd like. Our next movement from that would be a seated figure 4 stretch. So how that will look, again, I could be kind of towards the edge of my seat. I'll start bringing my right leg up and over my left. And what I'll do is I can really just hold this position. How I can get deeper into that range of motion is I can push on my knee right here, right inside of my knee, and just kind of lean into that, get deeper into that range of motion. I should be feeling that pull through my hip, through my glute as well on this leg that's up here. So lean into that. Once you get that one side, we'll go ahead and switch to the other side, and we're repeating that same deal. We want to get deeper into that range of motion. Just go ahead and lean further into that. So I'm pressing my elbow down, as well as I'm also leaning my torso over that leg to get deeper into that range of motion. All right, our next movement will be a seated cat-cow. So that's to look, again, kind of same as the other ones. Going to be towards the edge of my seat. And what we're doing is I can either have my hands just inside of my knees, and I'll show you the other variation after this, but what it's going to be looking like, get this side view here, is I'm going to be just moving through my thoracic spine, through that middle back. And what I'm really thinking of doing is like I'm pushing my back out and then pushing my chest up and through. So we're getting some range of motion through that spine. How I can get into some deeper ranges of motion with this is I can go ahead and grab my knee, and that's just going to help assist us into some greater ranges of motion. It may help you just feel that stretch a little bit more as well. All right, and our final stretch or movement will be spirit fingers. Sounds a little bit funny, but we chose this one to really help, if you're like typing a lot, kind of just help get some range of motion through those wrist joints, through those finger joints as well. Got all those little joints in there. So really all this is, you can be seated, you can be standing, whatever you'd like. But all I'm doing is I'm forcefully extending my hands as far as I can go, and then I'm clenching, making a fist as hard as I can. Just get into each of those end range of motions for about half second to a second. But that is all I'm doing. Just forcefully grasping, extending my hands, going that for as long as we'd like, just really trying to get some more range of motion, help break up that stiffness you may have in your wrists or fingers from typing or whatever you're doing all day. But yeah, that is it. I hope this is helpful, and thanks for listening.